This new moon is spiritual, spicy, all the S words really. Not only is it transforming us from the bottom up, but it's also revealing some information that can help us to move forward. Hopefully it doesn't send us into a terror moment though. That's right, you heard it here. On November 20th, there's a new moon happening in Scorpio. Now not only is there a grand trine between Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune, and not only is this opposing Uranus and sextiling Pluto, but this is also conjunct Mercury retrograde. That's when you thought we were tapping out. The universe said, no, we got more to come. Truthfully, I'm done with all the kite flying though. But hey, let's look at the bright side. After this, we won't have any more planets to fly kites. For Aries, the new moon is taking place in your 8th house, a deep healing transformation going below the surface, examining the darker aspects of life as well as making peace with your past. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be very spiritual for you. Be sure to let go of anything that no longer serves you and your current self during this transit. Now, you may receive some information that can unravel a truth. May not be a truth about you, could be a truth about you though. This truth could be a catalyst to prioritize your healing journey. Also, be sure to watch any thoughts that come about that are no longer serving you too. Now, growth lies within your emotional well-being and listening to your intuition. It's only when you don't that you miss the growth, the expansion. But you gotta reassess and reevaluate how much is too much emotion. You don't gotta be Whitney Houston in these streets. The lesson is to better understand your unconscious. Spending time by yourself to better understand them may benefit you. Don't delude yourself into thinking that you're developing spiritually and you're not. Gotta set up those energetic boundaries. That way you don't take on energy that's not yours. And that way you could discern which energy is for you and which energy is not for you. Ooh, 1, 2, 3's on my clock. You better build. Now, understanding your worth and value and not giving your energy, time, and space to people, places, and things that are not reciprocating the energy back to you is going to help you to balance out the energy. But do watch this spending. You don't want to spend more than what is coming in during this time. Now, the very things supporting you, your friends, groups, network circles, organizations, the execution of your future endeavors. You just don't want to over-obsess. That can lead to a tower moment. But hey, put yourself out there, show a little leg. Overall, this new moon's going to be empowering for you. Just how willing are you to listen to the truth? Taurus, the new moon is taking place in your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, interpersonal connection, business contracts, marriage and union told separately. Results may vary. Call now. This new moon's rather going to be social, still going to be intense, but social. You may learn a thing or two about other people during this transit. Heck, you may learn more about yourself. Remember to prioritize the relationship that you have with yourself. It is the best relationship one could ever have. And hey, the Uranus opposition clarifies that too. Don't be afraid to embrace your unconventionality or quirks, what makes you different. Because you're paving your own path. You're different for a reason. You can make the world a better place. Now, there's luck in your thoughts, your ideas, your mindset right now. You may need to reassess and reevaluate what thoughts serve you and which thoughts don't serve you. But hey, you gotta give them a listen. Major lesson, not everybody's your friend. Not everybody wants the best for you. Don't delude yourself into thinking that people are your friend. Meanwhile, you're giving them everything and they're only giving you breadcrumbs in return. Give that the chop so you don't flop. Now, your career, status, legacy, and life's work is the very thing that's supporting you. Don't over-obsess. Don't be too over-controlling. That leads to a public terror moment. I don't think you want that. Do be sure to take your time to assess who's really for you, who's not really for you during this transit. I feel like the truth's gonna come out eventually. So, honey, go with the flow and ride the wave. You see my eye twitching? For Gemini, the new moon is taking place in your 6th house of daily responsibility and operation, work, schedule, routine around personal development and physical health. This is a more grounded and stable energy for you. You are going to be busy during your day-to-day, though. It is important to watch for self-criticism, criticism of others during this new moon. But you may have some past information or perhaps some past ideas that can serve you day-to-day. It could even serve your personal development journey, too. But just be sure that you're being of service to yourself, filling up your own cup. Also, be sure to find the balance between the spiritual and the practical, implementing spiritual things within your day-to-day, perhaps creating a routine, a schedule around that, and embrace the unconventionality within your spiritual journey during this time. Now, luck lies within your worth and value, just as long as you're not giving your energy, time, and space to people that are not giving equal reciprocity. Also, watch for frivolous spending. Do reassess and reevaluate how much is too much when it comes to spending, too. But hey, the opportunity is there to earn. The lesson here is consistency, structure, organization. You gotta keep going. You gotta show up for yourself and put in the work. You may not know what direction you're going in, you may not know how it's all gonna pan out for you. But things are happening behind the scenes that you're unaware of, and it's guiding you towards your very recognition that you're looking for. Now, what's supporting you is your belief, your philosophy, the meaning of life, your manifestations. You better keep up with those affirmations. I am, I have, I will. But there's power in prayer for you. Just don't over-obsess over that. That can create a tower moment and a delay in your manifestations. But overall, it's time to be of service to yourself. Stop overworking yourself too. Kisses. For Cancer, the new moon is taking place in your 5th house of authentic expression, building up your confidence, putting yourself out there, shining your light, and not dimming it because of other people's projection. Love, children, and romance will also play a role here too. It's time to speak your truth and express your communication. Some past information can come around to build up your confidence. Or perhaps you could be reassessing and reevaluating the very way that you show up for yourself. Authentically. But honey, now is not the time to dim your light because of other people's projection. Maybe they should shine brighter. You gotta embrace what makes you different. You're here to pave your own path and to make the world a better place. You better be the trendsetter. League of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Now you are the luck, showing up for yourself, identity and sense of independence. You gotta do for you. It's not just about depending on the universe, you know what to do. The lesson here is to keep in alignment with the things that you're trying to call into your life. I've already said it before and I'll say it again. You're being shown the reality of what it is that you're manifesting. If it's too much for you, maybe you should reassess and reevaluate what you're manifesting. But if you can handle it, you just got to keep going. You also got to keep up with those affirmations. I am, I have, I will. Now, the very thing that's supporting you is learning how to let go of the outcome. Stop trying to control everything. If things working out in your favor, they are, but they're not going to work out in your favor if you're trying to control every single thing. You're not meant to know every aspect. Let it go. Elsa did it. You could do it too. Otherwise, it just leads to a tower moment. Overall, the new moon is quite dharmic for you, has some purpose in it. For all the signs, be sure to pay attention to any personal placements as well as aspects being made. Other signs are in the other video.